Congratulations on the film, Miss Kate. It's amazing.
Thank you very much.
What I was telling Aaron and Danny is it's a movie about a genius made by two geniuses. Do you agree?
Yes, I did feel that way. You know, it is a film about a genius, also played by a genius.
You're right,
in
and
Michael
also
Fassbender.
yes.
Yeah. So I think that we were very, very fortunate to have him. I was very fortunate to be included in this film. And it was something that I really wanted to be a part of because it was this luxurious package of Aaron Sorkin dialogue, directed by Danny Boyle, Michael Fassbender. I knew also that Jeff Daniels might be in it at the point that I became involved. And the fact that it was written in 3 acts, it was very, very unusual. I've never seen that before. And it meant that our rehearsal process was not only incredibly important, but also quite unique. So we would rehearse each act like a play. We would all learn our dialogue exactly as you would if you were on stage. And we would plan exactly how we were going to act these scenes when the camera was rolling. And it took a huge amount of concentration on the part of all of the actors. And Danny was absolutely brilliant at including everybody and everyone's ideas. All the actors pretty much were in the room at the same time when we were marking these things through. And it was a time for making mistakes. It was a time for, you know, finding great things that weren't necessarily on the page, very much led by Danny Boyle. And we were all really, you know, very fortunate to have this experience.
You knew you were making something magical right at that moment.
Well, you never know that, actually.
No.
No, you never have a clue. I mean, for me, it's really interesting because I so much focus on the process of being a part of the film and the acting bit. You know, that for me is everything. It's everything. So when I find myself in this situation right now talking to you, I'm almost like, God, it's really real now. It's really coming out. And it's almost a kind of when you're part of a film that really means a great deal to you, there's almost an element of sadness that you somehow then have to hand it over to the rest of the world, and people kind of form their opinions and also take some level of ownership of the film themselves, because people have different relationships or responses to Steve Jobs, and so it will mean something different to lots of different people. But it's a really interesting moment, actually, that when this kind of happens.
Let's quickly talk about your character, Joanna Hoffman. She's the voice of reason of the film, I think.
She is. So the character of Joanna Hoffman is based on a real woman, although the role that I play is she is a kind of a composite, I think, of several different quite strong women who surrounded Steve Jobs. But Aaron chose not to include all of them, and I think that Joanna, because she is Polish-Armenian, she's from somewhere else, it does definitely add a different dimension to the film. She is a very strong woman, but she also has a strong moral compass, and she has a heart and a soul, and I think that actually through her, the audience is able to access a slightly more available, warm side of Steve Jobs that we perhaps haven't come across before. And she does challenge him as a man and as a colleague, but she also challenges his behavior as a father. Yeah. And that is something that definitely adds a more humane side, I think, to Steve Jobs too.
Yeah. Well, quickly, what's your favorite Apple product?
Oh God! Well, I've got an iPhone, so it's got to be that. I do love. I mean, I use it for taking photos probably more than anything else.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, I've definitely taken more photos today than I've sent emails, for sure.
There you go.
For sure.
Or songs, movies.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Miss Kate. Congratulations again.
Thank you.